Hola amigas, ¿cómo están?
Hello. Special New Year's
Aquí estamos.
episode. We're dressed up
Para el año nuevo, el 2026.
again for the sala.
For the sala, yes.
Yeah.
Getting dressed up for the sala.
Are you like one of those tias who like loves to get like photographed like in her outfits? I know you said your mom's like that,
My
right?
mom is like that. She'll see something and she's like, toma una foto aquí.
She's like that beautiful tree over there.
Although I feel like in my mind, sometimes I think it. So I'm like, I just don't think I'm acting on it.
Yeah, my first instinct isn't to be like, take a photo of me.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that I'm like one of those people who's like, I'm in the moment or anything, but I'm just not like, you know what I need right now is a photo shoot. I'm just not that person.
Okay, so we had a after last time we went to dinner at shout out to the Longhorn Steakhouse. Dude.
We had a meal.
Also, okay, in preparation, I took a gummy because I wanted to be like hungry. And I ate a steak. I ate some lobster, some asparagus, some mac and cheese. Top tier.
And then they brought out a sundae.
Yeah,
which was unexpected. We were not expecting that.
But then, okay, so I was like super, super full. But then when we got home, I was like, wait a minute, I still got an outfit on. So I told Ricardo to set up the camera and just take pictures of me.
Work.
And that was what I posted, and that's my new profile picture.
Love it.
And I was looking at my grid, and I've only posted 6 times this year.
Yeah, probably me even less.
Yeah, it's because I live in the moment.
Yeah. Do you feel like a lot of pressure to like be more like online, be more out there?
Well, okay. From pressure
your
from
fans, they want it.
I know my fans. I know you guys want to know every single detail, but I'm human too.
Please respect my privacy.
Respect my privacy. Like, I'll share as much as I can. No, okay. One time I did get feedback from like work. I don't want to talk about work, but like one time I got feedback to be like, work on your brand sort of type thing. And I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
This basically means like be active on LinkedIn. And I was like, ew.
You know what your brand is? This is your brand.
I'm like, my brand does not belong on LinkedIn.
You're a body bitch.
I am a body bitch. Yeah.
You're not Mrs. Linda on LinkedIn.
Miss Linda West.
Yes.
Yeah. No. So then when I got that feedback, I was like, oh, okay. Sure. And then I reposted one thing that a coworker posted, and then that was it. I was like, I've hit my quota.
We know a mutual person who posts a lot. You know what? Quite a bit. Luke's dad does too, because he's a CPA, so he'll post anything like tax related.
So he's active on LinkedIn?
He'll probably post like once a month, maybe. But that's more active than some people.
More than me, for sure.
Yeah.
You think he's got premium and sees who like?
No, I don't think so.
Who's lurking?
Because he started that business. I think he's like set. Like he's like, I don't really need to make any new connections in that way. He sold his business.
I didn't come here to make friends.
He sold his business to like a big company. I think they made like a decent amount from that.
Shit.
Good for him. But yeah, speaking of business, we're in our best like business attire.
Yes, this are our New Year's outfits. I actually bought this for like a wedding like a couple of years ago, and it's been in my closet since
It's pretty.
then. Thanks. It's really short though. So aquí traigo los chorecitos abajo, and then some booties. Aquí enseñando pierna. Ooh.
Those shoes are so, and I mean this in the best way, millennial. Right? Like, do you remember wearing these to go out?
I mean, when I saw them, I was like, I have to have them.
Throwback to Cadet Kelly. It's very that, you know, to make it hoe.
Very, very. These were, actually, no, I didn't have this like in my early 20s, but I feel like this would have been my club booties. My club booties, but only like from September to December, like the wintertime booties. Yeah.
No, they're cute. And they're kind of like Santa Claus, make it ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Yes.
They're super cute.
It works. Although like I hadn't worn them in a while, the zipper was real hard to zip them up. I was like, oh.
You with WD-40. Like,
for real? Yeah. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a hodgepodge of things. So I was thinking about wearing the suit I wore to your wedding, but I've worn that so many times that I was like, I need to find something else. So I found Luke gave me this blazer. I was like, it's green. It's kind of holiday. I'm doing open shirt, and then I just have some slacks that don't match, but
I think it matches. I think
you.
it's a look.
And then I have my little the way the foot came up.
Your little mules.
My little mules. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I would wear this to work at a work meeting.
It is kind of giving lesbian a little bit, but I feel like lesbians know how to put like a very male, like a masculine, but also like feminine touch to like an outfit.
Well, because it's stylish.
I mean? Yes, exactly.
I think what most men lack is style.
You have no style or sense of fashion. No, that wasn't a question. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
For sure. But we were going to talk about like what's on our bingo cards for this next year.
So as part of, our New Year's theme aquí, pensando en año nuevo, let's see, what are some things that you predict are going to happen? I was trying like to think about these things, and like when everybody says like, oh, so like this so-and-so was not on my bingo card, they're really random things. So I'm like, who could have ever predicted those things?
Right.
Anyways, one of the things that I thought of like pop culture wise is I think Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are going to get divorced. Are you like caught
I'm
up
not
in all
really
that?
following. No, I'm not. I mean, the last thing I heard was just the whole drama with that. What's his name? That guy.
Justin Baldoni.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The accusations.
Well, like everything that's coming out in like the court stuff is just not making them look good. Like them as a couple, as a power couple. It's a lot about like power dynamics and like whatever the film industry and stuff. But she's getting such hate that I'm like, I see it.
You know what's crazy about that is that I feel like not that long ago they were like the ideal couple, and Ryan Reynolds was hot and sexy and funny. And then as soon as they fall from grace, everyone's like, I knew it. I'm like, did you?
Well, I will say this. Like, I feel like, and Ricardo can attest to this, I don't like Ryan Reynolds. Like, I've never liked Ryan Reynolds. I feel like he's the same character and everything. Mm-hmm. Like a douchey, like, but funny guy.
Yeah. Sarcastic.
And I just don't like it.
You don't vibe with that?
And I did watch, I think I've only watched the first Deadpool. Did you ever watch that one?
No, I haven't watched any of them.
It's like, oh, he could be that character because he could be like, he could say all the things, he's wanted to say. And I'm like, he's just a dick. He's not funny.
Right.
But anyways, like I feel my prediction is that in order for Blake Lively to save face on this whole like whatever situation was going on with Justin Baldoni, that she's going to blame it on Ryan Reynolds being like controlling the narrative. Wow. And will separate. Interesting.
That's an interesting prediction.
Yeah.
By the way, my friend Adeli she fact checked us because we were talking about Blake Lively and like whether she was from the South or not, and she's not. Her sister was
Teen
Witch. Yes.
That's true. That's Robin Lively.
Yeah. So they're like a Hollywood family. So she was like, I'm here to check you. That's wrong.
Oh, dude, Teen Witch is top that.
Yeah.
It's an iconic movie.
Because I kind of feel the same way. Like, we talked about Lily Allen already, but I remember when David Harbour was like everything. Like he's got dad bod and he's cute and he's funny, and now everyone's like trash. And I'm like, I mean, I just think that's interesting. Some people will just flip a script like that, but then sometimes it is warranted. You just never know. I mean, they really are celebrities. We don't know them.
That's also what happened to Chris Pratt, right? Everybody loved him because he was like funny,
the
and
fat
like,
funny guy.
Yeah, like in Parks and Rec, he was like a comic relief. He was like the dumb character, but really, really funny and really, really sweet or whatever. And then he got like hot for Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think so.
And then, actually, I don't know if he cheated on his wife. I might be making things up, but I feel like he cheated on his wife.
I don't think Anna Faris has said anything about that, but she has said that like that was like a very traumatizing experience, like getting divorced and how quickly it was and all that.
And then if people turned on him because he made that post about having a healthy child or whatever, when like he was talking about his new wife and his latest kid or whatever, and people were like, that's a dick thing
Well,
to say.
I was listening to the Sibling Rivalry podcast with Bob the Drag Queen and Monet Exchange, and they were talking about the same thing and how he did like a happy Mother's Day to his wife, but not Anna Faris. Like he'd made like a post.
Oh, yeah. And that's probably the same thing where he was like, and I'm thankful for like such a healthy family, healthy baby. And they're like, okay, it clearly people knew that his son with Anna Faris like has a disability or something, right?
I thought it was just like something with their eyes, but still, I guess, you know.
Yeah. So then from that, people were like, oh, you're a dick.
Yeah.
But okay, so that was on my bingo card. What about you?
Well, okay. No, I feel like I'm hoping, and I foresee this, but I think this podcast is going to like blow up a little bit. Maybe not be international or whatever, but I do think that if we stick with it, you know, I think something exciting will happen with this podcast. I don't know what it is. Could just be
we get sued at
by Blake Lively. She's like, those brown people over there are talking shit about me. They said I'm from the South.
Get them out of my country, right?
But no, I don't know even if it's like a little win for us, like, you know, like a few thousand followers, or maybe we start doing ads or we start getting listener mail. That would be good.
Anything's possible in the new year.
Yeah. But I think another prediction would be, and I mean, I'm not going to go into like how the economy works, but I do think that something big is going to happen economically wise.
In a good way or a bad way?
Not a good way. I just don't think. Just
imagine us filming a podcast in a post-apocalyptic world.
Entertaining the girls.
Fighting for our last bag of hot Cheetos.
I mean, I think it's going to be like a 2008 kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that didn't touch my family very much. I mean, my mom was in education. My dad had a city job. So we were lucky in that. But I know that it impacted a lot of people, especially people who are trying to retire.
Have you ever seen The Big Short?
Yes.
I fucking love that movie.
We watched it at my house, remember?
When?
Yeah. When you guys came to my condo, we had had waffles, and then we got real drunk, and that movie was long too. Luke was like probably falling
and
asleep.
You know what? I still don't know
what happened.
What is it? The AAA bonds and the triple B bond. Like, I still don't know what that is.
You know, that's on purpose though. They make it complicated.
But even having pinche Margot Robbie in the bathtub explaining to me what the compound interest, I don't know.
I mean, how could you? She was so sexy.
I was like, no te entiendo, güera. Like, I was just like, I don't get it. But
it didn't help that we were drinking too.
Didn't. But okay, that's an interesting.
I mean,
prediction.
To be honest, do you think it's gonna get better? Do you think groceries are gonna come down?
No. Los pinches huevos.
I mean, I think it's.
Womp.
Yeah. But also, I'm coming at from a point of view where like the economy definitely impacted me having a job. So maybe I'm just bitter. Like Luscious Master.
Maybe you just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah. Tap dancing.
In my 2026 bingo card, Beyonce releases an album, and it's a rock album.
Ooh.
That's what I'm hoping. Bad Bunny. I feel like Bad Bunny
comes out as gay.
Ooh, that's a good one. I was gonna say Bad Bunny gets married
to a man.
Because
cheats to camera
he
to
said,
a man.
Love is love is what he said.
I mean, do you feel like he's gay baiting?
No.
Is he just exploring his femininity?
Maybe. Well, because I know that was like a lot of criticism that he got, especially when he did the Yo Perreo Sola music video where he like he has like the fake boobs and all that stuff, and he looks really good. People were like, oh, he's just queer baiting. And then when he kissed a guy in a VMAs or Grammys performance, something like that, in the performance he like kissed a guy, and people were like, is this real, this is not?
That's my prediction. He's gonna come out in some maybe official or unofficial capacity.
Okay. Now, who in your prediction? Who do you think will come out as a Republican?
Ooh, that's a great question. What's her name? The original Glenda from Wicked.
Kristen Chenoweth.
Kristen Chenoweth.
Oh, really?
She says she's for the gays, but I think she's one of those who's like, I don't want to pay taxes. And also she was one of those who posted on X about, it wasn't okay what happened to Charlie Kirk, and was...
You know who else did that? And I was kind of disappointed.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Olivia Benson.
Who?
Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order SVU.
She did. Have you seen her documentary about her mom?
I did. I really liked it.
Yeah, but we don't like her.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Wait, is that the documentary that talked about the Mansfield bar?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. She was in the car.
Now that when I'm behind one of those fucking 18-wheelers and I look at that bar, I'm like,
You're like, thanks, Jane. Thanks for keeping me safe.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Yeah, but I remember when I found out that was her mom, I was like, that's wild. Because she's like an iconic movie star, and a lot of queer people love her. There's a drag queen named James Mansfield, and he is modeled his drag after her. Like the big boobs, the big hips, and then the hair. So yeah.
She very similar to Marilyn Monroe's.
Well, that was the criticism, right? That they thought that she was a cheaper version of that.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I love that photo of her with Sophia Loren. She's wearing that really low cut dress.
Where she's staring at her.
Yeah, where she's like this, and then Sophia Loren's like.
Yeah, that's an iconic picture.
Sofia Vergara, she did that with Julie Bowen. Is it Julie Bowen? From
Modern Family?
They recreated that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then so did Sydney Sweeney and what's her name? They're both on Euphoria, but she's supposed to be her sister. The actress who plays her sister.
Oh, the Apatow?
Yeah, one of the
girl?
Apatow daughters.
Did you see that Sydney Sweeney came out with a statement?
No.
That was something about I'm not aligned with the messaging that people
you're saying about her
put on, when she did that jeans ad, and
that she did an interview that people were she was so unprepared for.
Yeah, and they gave where the reporter was like, do you want to say something about that? She's like, no, I think I'll say something when I have something to say. And then people were like, oh, okay, she had 3 movies that bombed and now she has to say something. Now she wants to clear the air and say that she's not a Republican.
Speaking of blondes, I think this whole Travis Kelce Taylor Swift thing is gonna end.
Oh yes, bingo card 2026. He fucking cheats on her with a man.
He comes out as gay.
Yes, dude.
Everyone's gonna be gay in 2026.
Yes.
Out them.
And yeah, I feel like there's a downfall in in action unfolding, and maybe 2026 is the downfall of Taylor Swift.
And not that we're haters, but I feel like sometimes when people do this performative, we're so in love, I'm like, you're projecting something because there's something brewing that maybe isn't.
Is it like when you see people post their booze on social media and all the lovey-dovey shit, and you're like, I don't buy this.
You're like, he kisses boys.
He does. Like I said, when I see these families on Instagram celebrating their family get-togethers, and then I'm like, one of you likes boys, which is fine. I just wish you would admit it.
Just admit it. And maybe she likes girls. We just need to be honest with each other.
Truly.
Yeah. But from again, not to get too much into politics, but do you have any political, we didn't see Marjorie Taylor Greene breaking ranks.
I'm going to put in my 2026 bingo cards, Donald Trump dies.
Oh.
Joe Biden dies too.
Well, yeah, he's got cancer.
And what's his face?
JD Vance.
Yeah, divorces his wife and gets with the Kirk wife.
Oh yeah, yeah. But then he also
is gay.
kisses a man.
Yes.
He also, there's gonna be a lot of guys kissing guys this year, I think.
This is a year of guys kissing guys. Have you ever seen that clip of Kylie Jenner being like, this is a year of like realizing things and like everyone around me is just realizing things. That's everybody. No. That's all the men in politics, but realizing that they like men.
Yeah. Kendall says that and then Kylie's like, what? She's so real for that. Oh, that's another couple that we didn't think was going to last was Kylie and Timothée Chalamet. I think they're going to get engaged this next year.
You think so?
They seem genuinely happy.
You know, I feel like everybody thought, or maybe this is me, I thought that like Timothée Chalamet was like not shallow, but I do think he is.
Like you thought he was just like cool and indie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I thought that he was like maybe some sort of like depth to him and stuff. Granted, I don't think I've ever seen a movie of his.
You've never seen Dune?
No.
What? Dune is so good.
I don't want to watch a movie about sand.
There's witches. There's like women who are powerful and they have powers and shit. Yeah. You like that part?
Well, one time
Zendaya's great.
I heard, so my Ojitos aquí and his brother were talking about the books, and I was like, books, I'm out.
Oh yeah, Luke read the book, so he knew all about Dune before like the movies had come out. He made me watch this like 80s version that
because so it's a remake based on the book.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if this, I think Luke was saying that it does follow the book a little bit better.
Oh.
But there's also a Dune series that's really good too. It's like a prequel and it's on HBO. That one's really good too.
Is Timothée Chalamet in it?
No. This is like 500 years before Timothée Chalamet comes into the picture.
I mean, I've never seen a movie of his. And I know Ricardo's always telling me like you should watch it, but I never saw Call Me by Your Name.
I just...
First of all, doesn't it have the cannibal in it? Armie Hammer?
Yes, it does. But I forget how old he's supposed to be. I don't think he's 18. The character's not 18 in the movie. And
so
he's
it's like grooming vibes.
Kind of. Yeah. So I don't know. Like
I can feel Ricardo trying to like stand up for this movie.
I remember watching these kinds of movies. Like these movies are very impressionable for young gay guys because these were the kind of movies I was like, ooh, I want that.
I want to be
now that I'm an adult,
swept by a
yeah,
cannibal.
exactly. Now that I'm an adult, I think it's a little bit like trauma porn in a way. And I know a lot of people's experiences have happened like this or whatever. But sometimes I'm just like, and there's been a lot of criticism about gay movies just being sort of like someone ends up dying, killing themselves. There's always tragedy. Like the gay life is just tragic. And I feel like there's not enough films about like gay joy, I guess. Or if there are films about gay joy, it's like very centered around hookup culture. So I feel like there's not a lot of stories that are just like normal gay people doing normal things.
Well, I feel like that can be said by like a lot of minority groups, right? Like, why are the stories about Black people like slave stories?
Or like The Wire is all about like
crime,
trauma,
like
and crime,
drug and crime, yeah. And then for Latinos, Mexican, it's like about like immigration, that struggle.
Or like the struggle being like first generation,
or
getting yourself out of poverty and working hard.
Again, drug and crime.
Yes, totally.
No, not really like happy stories there.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's a fine actor. My partner calls him Twinkame Chalamet.
Twinkame Chalamet.
So yeah, we have mixed feelings about him in our household, I guess.
Okay, so you think they're gonna get married?
I think they're gonna get engaged.
Engaged. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like those Kardashians, they love like a shotgun wedding or whatever. Is that what you call it?
Oh.
Shotgun
wait, what do you mean?
Like they just like go to Vegas and get married.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, okay, so also Khloe Kardashian. The
The
which one's the bitch?
Courtney.
Courtney.
Uh-huh.
Courtney Kardashian. Like my bingo card is Travis Barker cheats on her.
Everyone's cheating and kissing boys.
It's the year of realizing.
You think so? They're like so in love.
Did you?
What?
Obviously,
What happened?
I was gonna say, did you read his book? I didn't read his book, but you read his book, right? He talks about how he was in love with Kim.
Interesting.
He was in love with Kim. Like he like fell in love with her. Like because they were neighbors, right? And so like he knew the family off camera because they were neighbors, and he just like, I don't know for how long he talks about Kim, but he was like, he liked her.
Well,
there's a chapter where he talks about he would hang out with Paris Hilton
To get close to Kim.
Well, he met Kim when they were hanging. He was hanging out with Paris Hilton because it was Closet Girl or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know what's funny about that is that in the Kardashian shows, the newest ones on Hulu, that's their story. That's how he met Courtney's, because they were like neighbors, and you know their kids would play
Kim.
together.
Like he says it in his book. That's why I feel like people in on TikTok and stuff, when they see that stuff, they're like, he's just like, Kim is the one that he wanted. Kim is the one that he wanted first. Therefore, they're like, that's why Courtney hates Kim so much right now.
Oh, they're fighting? The girls are fighting?
Yeah.
I mean, they're always fighting.
They're always fighting.
Ooh, that video where they smack the fuck out of each other. It's so
When
good.
she leaves her fucking, I think even her shoulders like
She's like, don't
tan.
you ever do that.
Bumps into the wall, and then like you see Chloe cleaning it with a wipe because there's like makeup on the wall.
Just like her whole like impression is on the wall. Yeah.
Okay, what other predictions? I feel like most of the predictions that I had were like
Couples, celebrity.
pop culture, like media, people. Nothing really on of like my own like immediate circle.
Okay, I think I have another pop culture one. I think this next year is when Gen Z is going to start feeling old, and they're going to be usurped by like the next generation, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you know what? They have it coming.
Yeah, they love calling us old. And
Dude.
I've seen so many comments that are like, I would never wear skinny jeans. I'm like, you will, because you probably thought you were never going to dress like Y2K, and here you are.
Well, I saw a video that it's like, why do the Gen Zers and then also some Gen Alphas are dressing like young conservative white women, like young Republicans? And it's like, I see it.
Yeah, totally.
And like, I guess what they
fail to recognize is
that this fashion thing just repeats itself.
yeah, totally. I mean, to be fair, to our generation, I feel like the stuff that was coming out was at least it was new. It was interesting. Like, you know what I mean? Like the business casual thing. It may have looked stupid, but it was like original.
No,
you know what I mean?
You know what? Bury me in my business casual, in my best peplum top with these boots.
With these boots, a chunky ass necklace,
a statement necklace,
and a bun that you padded with medias. You know what I mean, to make the bun.
I had the fucking like donut thing that you would put in your hair, and then you would just tuck it in, and I would pin it. Oof, you couldn't take that off me.
Well, like, what was your favorite era that you were like, I love dressing, like this is it, like no other generation's gonna be able to like this is tea. I kind of liked college when people were doing kind of like 90s 80s, or everyone was like thrift. I don't know if did you ever go to St. Ed's like just to walk around?
No.
Okay, so
But
I
I
know
went to Buffalo Exchange. This is the same thing.
so I know honestly. So I know in UT like it was pretty normal to just see people like not dressed up. At St. Ed's you had to. And you just see a lot of people wearing like interesting things or like trying new things. So it like inspired you to go to like the thrift store and like see what you could find.
So I feel like St. Ed's was like puro artsy fartsy.
Yeah.
People.
I mean, okay, so you know the scene in Clueless where like they're going to school and you see like all the kids, there's people with bandages with nose jobs, there's the Armenian kids. It was kind of like that because since it was a private school, you had a lot of people from the Middle East and Mexico. We had like an exchange program with France. So you had people who were like French, you had rich people, but then you did have like, you just like a variety of people.
Oh.
So it was very much like that.
I mean, when I think about college, like fashion, the everyday college fashion, like honestly, all that comes up is the fucking white girls with their oversized
Yeah.
Greek t-shirts and their
Not
shorts.
at St. Ed's. No.
So yeah,
You had to show out.
I do think there's something special about the business casual at the club. I mean,
A blazer. I mean, and the
a
guys were doing it
fucking
too.
blazer, which, mind you, I could still do today. Because now today I have more reason to be like, oh, I actually went to work, had a meeting, and now I'm gonna go to a happy hour in my blazer.
Have you put a blazer on for like a Skype meeting or anything?
No, not an online meeting.
You should.
But I have been because I have traveled. Like I do carry a blazer for that. But yeah, imagine.
Oh, I was the skinny jean girl. Especially me. I was like, you know what? I'm skinny. Let's do it. With a lace-up boot and then like some sort of women's blouse of some sort or a crop top, you know?
Ooh, crop tops. Those were a good time. I remember one time, like, my ex-boyfriend told me that he didn't want me to wear crop tops.
And you were like, okay.
Como pendeja. I was like, okay. He also didn't like that I wore makeup. And I was like, okay. And I was like, por eso está fea.
Mm-hmm.
Lo que me hizo.
He didn't let you blossom.
Truly.
You know what? In 2026, we need to let women blossom.
We need to realize things and let women blossom.
Do you think that so now that we have all these red pillars and there's conservative people who like have their own YouTube channels, do you think like as time goes on, there's still going to be as much of a backlash, or do you think that slowly some young girls are like, I do want to be a housewife. I do want to follow a man. I do want to have Christian values.
I think that's
a possibility.
Yeah, because when celebrities start doing that switch up, like that's what's going to reflect. Like, do you remember, what's her face? We were like, it's who we were laughing about when we were having dinner. Jojo Siwa.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
The
totally.
Betty Davis Eyes video. Did you watch that?
No.
Do you know that song?
Yes.
So she like covered it.
Uh-huh.
Because she's got that like raspy song voice or whatever. She covered it and she did a video and she was like 50 style dressed up.
Domesticated
with the pinned curls, like. And then people were like, "Oh, this is a recession indicator, and two, this is like the conservatism, like
showing itself,
coming through, like the mainstream, and like that's what the kids are digesting."
Have you seen this movie with Keanu Reeves? It must have been one of his first films that he
John
did
Wick?
with River Phoenix, called My Private Idaho.
No.
So the whole premise is like, I think it's My Private Idaho. Maybe we can like fact check me here. But so the premise is that like he's like a rich boy and like I don't know if he gets like kicked out of his house, but they're like millionaires. And so he ends up like getting together with this guy who's River Phoenix, the actor, Joaquin Phoenix's brother. And so he like lives a life of debauchery and he's like, you know, fuck the system and let's do drugs and do all this and that. And I think there's like gay undertones in there. But like he eventually like comes of age and like inherits the money, and then River Phoenix sees him and he's like in a suit.
The switch up. And I feel like that's what that fucking bitch did, Jojo Siwa. It's because they can afford to.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody did those. And when I say everybody, I mean like most celebrities do that thing where it's like they want to appeal a certain way because that's what the climate is like.
Yeah.
So that's what, again, going back to Sydney Sweeney, like her releasing that ad or like being in that ad and not thinking twice about it. And then like saying like, oh, I don't have anything to say. But now the backlash that she's getting, the constant criticism and how that's affecting her bag. If her movies are flopping, now she's like, actually, I do have something to say. I don't align with that, even though we all know that her family's MAGA.
Yeah, true. I mean, I do think we'll probably see a wave of people who are like gonna like soft launch conservatism, but like you said, once their bag is affected, then they'll be like, oh, like that was just like ironic or whatever.
Yeah.
Although, you know who hasn't backed down is Taylor Swift.
But I feel like
She's got a cult following. It's so weird. It's really weird.
And I feel like that's coming from the younger fans who are like the younger generations, because when this whole album thing came out and like all the criticism she was getting for like the not crediting and basically stealing music or whatever, and the undertones of her lyrics and stuff, millennial fans were the ones that were like, oh, I'm seeing this for what it is, and so I'm not listening to her anymore.
Yeah.
Or like this is where I'm realizing what's happening. And so like I feel like it's the older fans that are like, oh no, unacceptable. But again, we're talking about like the younger fans who are the ones that are going to be more susceptible to.
Well, you know what's helped her is, I think, from the beginning of her career, like she really milked the whole being like bullied thing. So I think honestly, a lot of girls.
She wrote the Kanye West wave the whole time. Like she's still writing that.
Well, but even before that, like her whole thing was that she was bullied in high school, and that.
No, she wasn't.
Also, she
was. She?
So I think a lot of girls, maybe even like the pretty ones, like your pretty friend who was bullied for being pretty. I think a lot of those kinds of girls are like, oh, like, you know, I can identify with that. Like she's me and I'm her kind of thing. Also, I mean, I guess there is power in being like a pretty blonde girl.
Absolutely.
Who, I mean, she's probably the most powerful pretty blonde girl. I can't think of another blonde young girl. I mean, we had Britney, right?
Yeah.
So I guess each generation has that one really powerful blonde. And then before that, Madonna, you know, blonde.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think that she's just really milking it.
And because of that, I have on my bingo card that I want Travis Kelce to.
Are you going to do some chandengue or what? Some brujeria?
Yes. Un prau prau, as my brother would say.
You really are her number one hater.
I'm telling you, if Taylor Swift has no haters, that means I'm dead.
Raise your hand if Taylor Swift has...
if you've been personally victimized.
Victimized by Taylor Swift. And Linda's number one. I mean, have you hated her from the start?
No, because I didn't really know about her.
That's such a Mariah Carey answer. I don't know her. I met her once.
I didn't know she sang. I thought she was a rapper. Is that what she says?
There's another video I saw.
Don't know what song you're talking about. I thought she was a rapper.
There's another one I saw. Do you remember when she was on American Idol? So Jennifer Lopez did like a performance at one of... I
don't know her.
She did a performance at one of the tapings or whatever. And the caption was like, Mariah Carey will do anything but celebrate Jennifer Lopez. And so when she finishes her number, there's a bunch of confetti and Mariah Carey's like... and the comments are like, yay, confetti, yay. Like she will do anything but acknowledge Jennifer Lopez. I love that.
She's so petty when she's like, I don't know her. And J-Lo's like, we've met a couple times.
I thought she was a rapper.
She's like, don't know about this.
I want that kind of energy. Okay, so if we can segue onto like New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
My resolution, and while I was driving over here to the studio, I was thinking about like past resolutions that I've had, and I feel like they've always focused on like money, travel,
okay,
or career. I think this year I'm going to really focus on my mental health, which I've never prioritized.
And that's on realizing things.
It really is. It's always been like, I want to go on more trips, I want to make more money, or like I want to advance in my career.
Uh-huh.
Now that, again, I know poor Ricky, he's unemployed. But since that happened, I was like, you know what? Like, I've been like killing myself trying to like move up the ladder, working hours that I shouldn't have.
For what?
For what?
Yeah.
They let me go like this.
Yeah.
You know? So now I'm just like, okay, what am I going to do to feel happy? I need to do more of those things, and I need to stop getting really bogged down and like either like being perfect or like doing something because it's the right thing to do or something to make money. Like, I just need to focus on like myself and figuring out what I want to like do creatively, like be more creative. Yeah.
what is that like? I guess in terms of like a resolution, is that what is like the first thing that you want to do?
So I started going to therapy, and just that one session, he was like, you don't have to figure out everything like at that moment. Like, I feel like I'm always problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, I just feel like I don't have a plan. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do next. He's like, it's okay to not have a plan. And it took everything in me to be like, what do you mean? Because I feel like I need a plan, because I feel aimless. But I'm like, maybe it's okay to sit with the uncomfortable feeling of just like waiting around in the pool. Like, just,
I think there's I think in the fact that like you have the support system, I think that like you should lean into that, like, and see, okay, what do I really want to do? How, like, what do I need to figure it out? Because I think that in itself is like a privilege.
Yeah, it's a privilege that makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I feel like a bum. Like, I feel like I think I've always wanted to be in this position, but now that it's here, I'm like, it doesn't feel good. It feels unnatural, or it feels like I'm doing something wrong.
It's because it's going against with like
the way I was raised,
the way you were raised, and like the mentality that it's like we have to work, we have to keep going, and we have to like provide for ourselves, provide for the people around us. Like, it's that I like that, because otherwise the feeling like I guess like you're not doing anything, or like feeling like a bum is very much from like our parents being like, don't be lazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you know what's interesting? My therapist was like, well, like, how do you release any negative feelings? Like, do you cry? I was like, I don't cry.
I was going to ask, did you cry in the session?
It kind of was coming up, but something about it, like, I was able to like,
you're like, I'm a man.
suppress. I mean, we have been talking about topics about like masculinity and stuff like that, but he's like, when was the last time you cried, or why do you think you don't cry? And I was like, oh, like, I told him a story, and I was like, I think it started like 4th grade. I remember being bullied.
You're like, crying is gay.
Well, because like when you're being bullied, the last thing you want to do is cry.
Cry, yeah.
Because you feel like it's gonna make it worse.
Quiere llorar.
Exactly. So I told him that, and he looked at me. He's like, I think it started before that. He's like, but we can talk about that later. I was like, what does that mean?
He's like, I see a thread I'm gonna pull later.
I mean, it's so weird. I've only talked to this man once, but he sees through me, and it freaks me the fuck out.
Was it like, but do you feel good about it? I guess, I don't know.
It's productive, but it scares me, because I feel, this is fucked up to say, but I feel like I know what to say in therapy, because I do know how to recognize my feelings. I know what I need to do. And so I feel like therapists see that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm good at like being a good.
Okay. So I know what you're saying, because I do that at work a lot. So when I'm upset, when I'm annoyed, when I'm stressed, like the way that I handle the situation, the way that I speak to like how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, like I regulate it so much that I get told that I have like, oh, you're such, what is it? Like, you're very emotionally intelligent.
Yes.
And then I'm like, do you know what's going on here? But you don't know what's going on here. And it's like, you're very like emotionally intelligent. Like, you don't get feelings get in the way. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm like, the minute I do, who am I? Like, I'm this fucking angry Latina to you who is just sensitive, and that's all you're going to see.
Yeah. And
so I feel like that's a lot of like, you're like emotionally regulating yourself. But maybe I think the thing is that you shouldn't do it in a space where you are free to.
I mean,
where you shouldn't, right?
Because I guess I do this thing where I'm like, oh, like, I know I should be doing this, and I'm going to focus on that. And then the therapist is just like, oh yeah, totally. Like, that's definitely something you should be doing. And I feel like it's left at that. I feel like I'm doing the work. Like, so now with this, I'm just trying to like not say much and have the therapist lead the conversation.
He's like, how are you? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me.
You said last time you knew something about me that I didn't know.
Bring it.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
So honestly, I'm tired of thinking for other people. Mm-hmm. And I mean this more in my professional life at career. I joke that I've girl bossed too close to the sun. which is a really, I mean, it's a really like good thing. Like, sure, like I've been, I've gotten to where I am, and it's taken me years to get there. But I think there's a part of me, like just the way that I am, that kind of leads to people to take advantage of me, and to like knowing that I like to be in control, knowing that I like to do things a certain way, or that I have a certain vision. I do think that some people take advantage of that.
Yeah.
By leaving it on me. It's like we have this Ricardo and I have this joke that we tell each other all the time, that when we don't want to do something, we're like, oh, it's because I'm such a perfectionist that I'd just rather not doing it at all. Like,
right.
But that's literally how it feels in real time, like at work. And so what I want to do is care less about that, and not think for people, and be more straightforward with them, because I also think that it's not that I hold back with feedback, but I think I try to like care too much for people's feelings and feedback, when I know I've gotten feedback where they don't give a fuck about how I feel. Like I've been in that situation, and it's like, maybe I should, maybe not to that extent, because I know how it feels to be belittled.
Yeah, you don't want to be mean.
But I don't want to be mean, but I think I need to be more stern about it. And so I want to do that, because I think that'll save me a lot of time, and like have me focus on the right things that I need to do, because I'm just tired of thinking for people, and like it leads to them really like taking advantage of me in the silliest ways. Like my pet peeve is when somebody asks me to like show them or give them a resource that they should very well know or have access to. And I'm like, why are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, also, you're not doing them any favors, because then they learn nothing.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, oh, I'm learning all these new tips and tricks and tools because I'm like in the trenches. But I'm like, no, like I need to challenge people more. And for that, I need to stop thinking for them. And for that, I need to let go.
Yeah.
So I think what I want to do, and like to your point, like transparently, I worked like from like 8 p.m. to 4 in the morning.
That's crazy. On
a Sunday night. One, because it was bugging me. Like there was something that it just wasn't coming out right. And I was like, this isn't what I want it to be. And it just kept like picking at me that I just couldn't let it go. So I sat there, and I finally like went to bed like at 4:30, whatever. But to that point, it's like nobody knows that.
Yeah.
And nobody's like, oh my God, Linda, I can't believe you like. And honestly, it's not that I want them to.
But I mean, it's okay that we want that.
But like to what you were saying is, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Because I know that like, for as much as companies tell people that we care, or that they care,
work-life balance
and all that stuff, like at the end of the day, things have to get done. So I'm like, also very mamona is something that like Arlene and I always talk about when we talk about like just like our work ethics, is that like I would say like my less than best is still better than most people that I work with.
Yeah, totally.
Not to like toot my own horn, but I feel like that's how it feels, because what's compounded is my own personality, my own willingness to want to do the work, my own willingness to want to do great, and then like my fucking background in like in the way that I was raised, that it's like making me want to be the best.
Yeah.
Right? So I to say that like I want to care less is to say that I want to be more on par with everybody else.
Yeah. So what does that look like? Does that mean delegating more, taking things off your plate, kind of being uncomfortable with somebody else doing the work and you not being so hands-on?
Yeah. I think it starts with like delegating and challenging them to step up, and challenging myself to not nitpick.
Right. Because I guess we always think that, at least in marketing, like the client is just like knows more than we do, but they don't. And then also,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of our marketing girlies know that when you make decks, you don't even fucking get through like more than 5 slides, and it's a 20 slide presentation. So you do all that work, and for what?
And I'm working on like 4 different decks right now. And I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, these companies just want to know, okay, like, we want to make money. Are we making money? How are you going to make it happen?
Yeah.
And I do feel like, and it's not our fault. Usually it's like upper management who wants to make it fucking complicated and fancy. It doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? There's something that we can learn from, anyway, this is from like marketing people, but from smaller agencies where it's just like, here's a fucking number. This is how we did. We're going to try to do better. We did great. And then that's it.
Yeah. and you know, some clients do really appreciate that. But I think others quieren sus pinches moños. And so that's where I come in.
And then they ask a bunch of shit and then like you never hear about it again.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. But I think for me, it's like, I want to, I don't want to sound like I want to do less at work, but I just want to have a better balance of what I do and what I expect other people to do.
It really sounds more like you just want to you want to stop feeling like what you're doing isn't good enough and you need to do more.
Yeah.
Like you want to feel satisfied with, this is what I can do in this amount of time, and not feel like
I don't want to
I'm
push
shut in my
myself
room.
so much. Yeah.
I mean, you probably have days where you don't leave the house, right?
Yeah.
Because you're so busy.
Or like we're trying to do something and I'm like, okay, but as soon as we get back, I got to get back to it because I have to do this and this.
Yeah.
And I need to stop that.
It creeps into your life and you don't even notice because it's so easy to be like, well, I'm on the couch. I guess I can do it.
That's exactly what happens. That's what happens with like working from home. And that's what makes me miss sort of the office life is that, sure, I stayed, sometimes in the last job I had, I stayed till like maybe 7, but I would come home and I wouldn't bring my laptop with me.
Yeah, you use the excuse of like, well, I don't have my laptop.
Yeah, like that was somewhere else, and so like now it's like it's just in the other room. So if I just get it real quick and I just handle this,
and then you tell yourself it's not going to take that long, and then it does,
and then it's 4 a.m. Yeah, ando valiendo verga en los spreadsheets.
So once hopefully if you can accomplish this in 2026, like what do you think? What kind of day-to-day benefits do you think you'll have? Like, do you feel like you'll be more comfortable like taking a long lunch to go by yourself to Gabriela's again?
Maybe. For me, it like my I've made progress is I truly log off at 5.
Great.
And it's like, yeah. And see, I have some team members who do that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to encroach on it. Like, I'm going to respect it. You have your boundaries. But the other part of me is like, chingada madre, dude.
It's not fair.
Porque es media hora más. Like,
yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, that mentality is what also gets me myself in trouble with myself because I'm like, why aren't you giving it your all?
You know what? You end up sounding like your oppressor.
Yeah.
Totally.
Were you silenced?
Or were you silent or were you silenced by your oppressor?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that, because I do think you work way too hard. And now that I have more free time, it would be nice to like meet up during the day.
Well, okay, so on my birthday when we took the day off, we went to the Nada Cantina for lunch.
Where's that?
It's next to Sawyer
and Co.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where we we had the quesadillas.
Where you can only have 2 margaritas and they're like,
right,
you're off.
They were strong.
2 large margaritas. But we went there during the day, and first of all, it was basically, I feel like vibes were way more chill than Gabriel. Like there's music and it was fun, but like it's super chill. It was like a couple tables here and there, like literally people eating like lunch. And I was like, I think Ricky and I should come here and day drink.
It could be our spot.
Let's do it. Let's do it during that week that I'm off for the holiday.
Okay.
We just woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
Their drinks were very strong.
Oh yeah, they were good. I had 2, and then I was like, oh, I'm chill.
Yeah.
So I want to have more time to do that. But did you have any other resolutions?
I mean, I feel like I always think about this, but I never do it. I need to find a way of like giving back to the community
Okay. Yeah.
in some way
We're doing it right now.
with this podcast, with our beautiful faces.
We're giving you guys what's in here.
Yeah, we're bringing you joy,
Joy,
relaxation, maybe not, but
chisme,
cheeseman. We're giving you life.
life. Yeah.
We're giving you life. I don't know how that's gonna manifest, but I do feel like we as Americans or the community do need to like help each other out in some way. But I feel like most of us are like, well, I have my own thing to do, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
which is totally valid. But I feel like there's a reason why people hate each other so much is because we're not connected. Just I know kumbaya or whatever, but I think it's true.
Maybe that your first mission should be to sing Kumbaya with someone.
Ooh, okay. From bingo card, I think AI is going to be like a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to collapse in some way. I don't know how, but because again, not to get too much into the Big Short, but basically at all of these companies who are investing in AI, like they're getting loans on loans that they're getting, which is similar to what happened with the housing market. Like you have loans on loans on loans, and then you can't pay one off. So it's like a trickle effect, which pisses me off because I'm like, oh, businesses can go into debt, but like if a poor person, you know, has to like get a credit card, like that's really bad or whatever. If you have like a balance on your credit card, that's horrible. I'm like, so these corporations can just like play with money like it's like
because it's not real.
Yeah. Overly inflated.
Money's not real. And also, if it's paper, why don't we just print more?
Okay, please run for president, and that's your slogan.
Why don't we just print more, you guys? We can literally solve it.
They're like, make her president.
Like, if we just get rid of money, everything's fine. But New Year's theme is, what are some New Year's traditions that you guys do? Like either you and your family or you and Luke.
Fireworks for sure. That's like a Mexican staple.
Yeah. My mom's afraid of cohetes. She won't let us.
Really? She doesn't like them. So you didn't pop them as kids?
Not really. Sometimes like not from that our parents bought us. I feel like my brother would pop them with like friends and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do that. Sparklers, everything. And then we always make buñuelos.
Ooh. Okay.
Which they're pretty easy. I think you just buy like the tortillas that aren't like cooked or whatever, and then you fry them. That's how we make buñuelos.
See, ya ves?
Yeah, and then you put the cinnamon and the sugar on
Always
top.
wants buñuelos.
Yeah.
Do you guys do what are your like midnight traditions? Because we do grapes. Do you guys do 12 grapes?
I think so. And then sometimes my mom will rearrange the furniture.
Oh, okay. What does that mean?
So I just like feng shui, like
Okay.
you're starting the year like new or whatever.
What about
fresh.
calzones?
No, I don't do that.
My mom, it would be like the green calzones for money, like the red calzones for love.
Yeah.
So my mom would be like, ¿Cuál calzón te vas a poner? Like we were just like coordinate or whatever, like on calzones. And then we would do the grapes, which even I still do this. We still do this year. I can never eat the fucking grapes like so fast. I'm like trying to.
Yeah.
I've never done the suitcase thing. Do you guys do the suitcase?
No, not really. I mean, we'll play games, and then like when we're counting down, like we'll all count down together, and then typically we'll hug each other.
That's
afterwards.
what everybody does. Ricky.
Is it? Do they?
Everybody counts down.
No. But like the hugging and kissing, like all of your family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Wait,
typically.
if y'all don't do that, tell us in the comments.
They're like, okay, I'm going home now.
Yeah, it's grapes, countdown. I don't do the suitcase, but I've heard of the suitcase. Like if you just walk around the neighborhood with your suitcase, it's a good year of travel. Your color of calzone means something. What else? What other New Year's traditions?
Just eating, honestly. But I guess you're talking more about like a ritual, right?
Yeah.
Rituals. Yeah, I mean the rearranging of the furniture and then maybe the grapes, but like that's pretty much it. And then the fireworks. Yeah. Like what color underwear do you usually wear then? Because I was talking about how you usually before I like was let go, it was always like money, travel, career. So was yours mostly green underwear?
I mean, I guess I don't know that I did it last year, But it has been green. I know I've worn, but when I was single, I would do like a red underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only colors I know. I think there's probably one for health or whatever. We should probably look it up, but I mostly remember the green one and the red one.
Is there one for babies?
Oh, I don't know.
Children? Are you feeling the pressure?
Not so much right now.
Okay, I'm putting that on my bingo card. Linda's going to be pregnant. She's going to get pregnant.
Imagine.
Happy New Year. We hope that all your resolutions come true.
Yes. Well, first of all, stick to them.
Stick to them.
Stick to your resolutions.
Be realistic.
If it's like, I want to fight so-and-so, do it. Do it.
On site means on site.
On site. Catch these hands.
If if you're tired of being in that relationship, break up with him.
Yep.
Break up with him.
You can.
Right now's the time. Because guess what? He's kissing boys.
Yeah. More than likely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're always kissing boys.
But yeah, we wish you a safe and prosperous new year. Yes. And we hope that you'll continue to listen to us and join us and, become a part of our little troop of Barrio Baddies.
Our little community. Feliz año. We'll see you all next year. And yeah.
Bye.
Bye.